Hey y'all, Irix Guy here, back again with another unboxing video. Now this is just the unboxing, so we're going to go through piece by piece and see everything that comes with the DJI Osmo. And check the link within this video's description. You can find where to order the Osmo online. I've got various bundles listed there, as well as the various videos of it in action, still photos, and more. So check the link within this video's description for even more information. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the box here. Now looking at it, immediately just from the quality packaging, it's apparent that it's a DJI product. And to this date, the only DJI stuff that I've used has been the DJI Phantoms. In my opinion, it's the best drone on the market today. What I like to consider this, and once I get it out and field test it, I'll be able to more confidently say it, but what I hope this is a DJI Phantom without propellers, meaning that I can just hold this in my hand and get the same quality results that I'm accustomed to getting in 4K Ultra HD from my Phantom 3. So we've got some documentation here. We've got some little 3M pieces. I'm not going to bore you with reading the documentation, but that's what's in here. So we're going to put that away. I'm one of these people, I like to get out in the field and just have my honest first impressions without trying to be a master. Okay, so now we've got, there's a box there, a box there. And that's everything in the box. So let's start with these smaller boxes here and see what we've got. Oh, that's cool. You know, with seeing this online and not yet having it in my hands, well, obviously I've got it in my hands now, it's hard to visualize the battery size. But there's my battery right there, and you can see I've got larger hands, but it fits in the palm of my hands. So that's not too big. Now this is a 980 milliamp battery, so it begs to question: is this something that we'll see some third parties pick up and start making batteries for? Because I know with my GoPro, I really love Wasabi power batteries for my GoPro. So it'll be great if they get into the Osmo battery game. And then this right here is a tab that would stay on. Here's the battery charger right here, and you can see it's got a place for the power. What I'm going to do as part of this unboxing, because you can imagine if you've watched any of my videos, I am ready to get out in the field and see what this sucker can do. So my first mission here is to find that power cable and stick this in the wall jack right now. I think we may have found it here. Yep, so there's the power cable. And I'm going to go ahead and start charging this. Now we do have some tropical storms coming through. It is hurricane season, so hoping I can get out and get some good videos between the rain showers. I'm going to go ahead and plug this into the wall. Hopefully it's got enough charge from the factory where when I charge it here for a few minutes, I'll have enough to get a field test today. So let's go ahead and continue this unboxing here. This is obviously a twisty tie. I'm going to put that out of the way. Let's see, this looks like it may be a neck lanyard. It's got two hooks. So that's in one of those boxes. And then this piece right here is in a bag, and it's some sort of plug. And I'm sure this will make more sense once we get the camera out, but that's what that is. And then you've got a little wrist lanyard, put around your wrist. and it's got a little tightening thing on it, so you could adjust it to your wrist. It's got the DJI logo right there. That's everything in that box. And I know now everybody's probably sitting here like, man, I can't wait to see what's in that other box. And I feel the same way. I've been anxiously awaiting the arrival of the Osmo. First of all, this case feels really nice. It's kind of a semi-hard case, and that's good because I'm going to be throwing this in a backpack along with my other camera gear. And actually, this right here, this strap, we were wondering what it was for. See, it can go on that. So if you want to carry this over your shoulder, make it shoulder wearable, you could do that. Now that's obviously probably not how I'm going to carry it. As I mentioned, I'm going to throw it in my backpack along with my other camera gear. But it's still nice they included this. That's a testament to caring about a product. So this just unzips. And that unzips more over there. And then this opens up. And we are about to witness greatness. This is silicate gel. You do not, and I repeat, do not eat. Throw this away. Do not eat it. It's poisonous. Throw that away. And then we're greeted with the Osmo. And it's got a little zippy, or a little Velcro, I should say, to keep it in there. And that's nice. Just to demonstrate again, and you can see the cutouts here, how this is obviously form-fitted for the Osmo. But when you're in transport, that just goes around to better prevent it from moving around in the case. And then on the top part of the case, as well as the bottom, as I indicated a second ago, it's form molded for the Osmo. So that's really nice, because the first thing that I would buy, had this not come with a case, I would have tried to find a case to fit this in, because if you watch my drone videos, you know I love a good case. So now let's look at the Osmo itself. It's got a piece of foam in here, which I will probably keep this foam, because this is, maybe it's kind of like the transport guard for your Phantom 3. So that's something I will not throw away. Now you've got the Osmo itself, and I'm going to hold it up and spin it around so you can see it. And this is in 4K Ultra HD. So if you have a 4K compatible monitor or TV, crank it up. Just want to show you this in all its full glory here. That's something, you see something online and you wonder, what does that look like? Well, you know, this is what it looks like. And I can tell you it's not super heavy. And obviously I don't have the battery in it right now, but I really like this grip. It's kind of a rubberized type grip on the back. Feels very nice. And then this little joystick thing right here that we're going to obviously play with during the field test. That feels really nice. From an ergonomics perspective, it feels great. And that's super important, because this is something that is going to be held in one's hand unless they're mounting it to a suction mount. And that's the cool thing about the Osmo, is that they already have a variety of mounts on the market available for purchase. So this does have a lens cap included. I think that's a nice feature that they actually included that. If you remember with the Phantom 3 Professional, it did not. The Phantom 3 Professional did not come with a lens cap, which I thought was kind of weird. And then obviously on the camera itself, it says 20mm equivalent, f2.8, 94, FOV 3.6mm. So I'm going to hold this up closely. Again, check the link within this video's description to find where to order it online and more detailed specs. But this is a Sony Exmor 4K camera. And if you're not familiar with Sony cameras, they're in my opinion, that's what I film with now. I film with Sony exclusively. The only exception being my Phantom 3, and that may, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know if the Phantom 3 is Sony based or not, but it's very high quality. This does have a, and I'm going to demonstrate this here. I'm going to put it right back on so I don't get any dust or anything in there. But it does have a screw-on, screw-off lens filter. I think this one's probably just a UV filter, but obviously you can get neutral density filters and other types of filters. Again, check the link within this video's description, and you can find the various lens filters that are available for the Osmo. Perfectly clean right out of the box, which is great. That's what I like to see. I put my lens cap back on. And then as far as the micro SD card, and I don't, obviously this is something I do not want to move around while it's not powered on. Oh wait, there's a lock and unlock. So this little thing here says lock, and then that says unlock. So for transport, it's in lock mode. To unlock, you would twist this way. See, now it's free. So when it was in the case, I had it locked so it wouldn't flip around. That's nice that that's on there. The reason I unlocked it, I want to pull out the micro SD card that came inside of it. And as expected, it only has mine only came with a 16 gig micro SD. So for me, that's not acceptable. You know, I need something larger for the field. And the good thing is, and again, check the link within this video's description, and you can find this one online. This did not come with the Osmo. I bought it separately, but it's actually made by Sony. And I know brand of micro SD card shouldn't matter, but I felt that it was appropriate since the camera in the Osmo is a Sony Exmor based camera, that it seemed to make sense to go with a Sony branded micro SD card. So this is the card that I'm going to be using when you check the link within this video's description and watch my field test videos. This is the micro SD card that I'm using with my Osmo. So I have no intentions to use the one that came with it. 16 gig for me with 4K video is just too small. You know, I need more. I need more recording space. Yeah, this thing's packaged really well, isn't it? Yeah. Have to get something appropriate out to get this out of the box. Okay. Nothing like a good K-bar to make things happen. Let's see. I mean, this was packaged. And there's the little micro SD card there packaged by itself. So, again, 64 gig. You know, I don't want to use that. I mean, it's a nice gesture. They included a micro SD card, but, you know, one of such insignificant size is not appropriate for me. So now we've got a 64 in there, and what I'm going to do, the 16 that came with it, I'll just keep it in this. This is nice that this came with the extra memory card that I bought, because what you can do is stick your micro SD in there, and then if you're like me and you're using a Mac or a PC that has an SD card slot, you can just slide this in. So even though it's micro SD, you're able to stick it in a full-size slot. And that's how I prefer to sync. Not sync rather, but to download my my videos. I do that with my Phantom 3, and now I'll do that with my Osmo. So again, this 64 gig memory card and adapter did not come with it, but this is everything else you see here did, and I felt it was a really good. A lot of people question the price tag of the Osmo, and understandably so. I mean, it's new technology, and people. Watch this. I'm going to lock this in place here. Well, I'm going to try to. Let's see. So to lock, it says, okay, listen to this. See, now it's locked. It made click sound. And then to unlock, do that. So there's a lock there, and then there's also a lock here. Let's see. And actually you do the arm. So listen. Lock, unlock, lock, and then you got the locks here. And that's important to become familiar with as you start to travel with your Osmo. And just to put it back into the case, again, perfectly designed to fit the Osmo. And actually I put it in, and again, I just got this, so I'm not an expert yet. So it goes in this way, and then you put this across to better prevent it from shifting during transport. You close that. You got a really nice carrying case. And something else that we did not mention a moment ago is that it included this lanyard. And let's see where that would go. Yep, so pretty straightforward here, like most cameras. This lanyard would go through here. And then you just pull this through. There, and you've got your lanyard attached. Just extra peace of mind when you're out in the field and you want to put it around your wrist in case you are sweaty and you drop it, then the chances of it falling to the ground are greatly reduced. Cool build quality. I don't want to bore you with obsessing over this in the studio. So check the link within this video's description, find the various bundles that are available for the Osmo, and check out my videos of it in action. And be sure to subscribe, youtube.com/IrixGuy. Y'all have a good day.